Hello, and welcome back, Sandy and Jesse Rodriguez team. Let me begin with apologize to my mastermind team. Apparently, it's not business as usual. Yesterday I thought I could go back and working on my computer and doing reading as usual. Well, I came to find out towards the evening that's not so. My eyes started giving me little trouble, so I had to ease off. So I'll be doing it now and then, but not as much. And the reading definitely, right. So for right now, I may have to take it in strides or parts. So I apologize for that, and we'll make do. We'll come up with some other ideas. Today, I'm going to share with you an article from one of a newsletter that came from Kevin W. McCarthy. I've shared some of his newsletters with you before, and he's the author of On Purpose Person. And I guess there's some benefits to when you buy products from some of these well-to-do or gurus, as we call them. We can join their distribution. In this case, newsletter from Kevin McCarthy, and as well as from Bob Proctor. Today's title for your comments and thoughts: how's your self-talk? Have you given that some thought? How is your self-talk? And it may surprise you what this article was about. What really caught my interest as I was reading it too, Kevin's rather clever. He said we have to learn to go inside and use our AAA. Yeah. So when I saw AAA, I said, AAA. I said, let me see what's all about. So, and I'll describe that what AAA means and how Kevin used it. He goes on to say in the article, that breaking a habit, it's awkward once we recognize that we have to break a habit, and a habit not necessarily is a habit bad. It's just an acquired behavior, so we can acquire new habits. And like I said, not necessarily are you trying to break a bad habit, it's just break a habit. We go to events, we go to workshops, seminars, and we get all hyped, whatever the subject at hand may have been. We get all, we're ready to conquer the world. Our inside, our positive thoughts are off the charts. We are just riding high. And our purpose and our why, we have that down, definite. We know what it is, we just, bam, we are just, and we're willing to pay the price unwillingly, whatever that may be. So deep inside, our passion is sky high, just riding, okay? Just going. But there comes a time in all of us, and that we're going to encounter moments of self-talk. Now, Kevin goes on to say that these moments of self-talk are not, just talking about your affirmations, your intentions, getting yourself all, just like you were in that moment when you had been to that seminar or workshop or that event. But he gets down to the guts, he calls it, to the guts of the matter on the self-talk. It's getting inside of you on the self-talk that we may not even be aware of. And those are doubt. Oh yeah, they'll sit in, you know. You're haunted by self-doubt. You got into a project, you got into a campaign. Now that, you know, you're down the line 3 or 4 months, now there are doubts that, you know, starts, you know, setting in. Fear of failure, anger. It might be, there were promises made that you were going to be achieving certain milestones, certain goals, and so that fear and that anger starts setting in. Discouragement. Oh my goodness, will discouragement really be setting in? Very much so. And big disappointments. Those are what he calls, those are the inner self-talk that, we're not even aware of it. Hopelessness is another that is deep inside, one of those self-talk. And I coined a word that's very appropriate to his article, and I call that the barometer. Having inside of you, or having access to a barometer. Now, what do I mean by a barometer? Well, let me compare a thermometer to a barometer. Thermometer, in the mornings, the temperature, the certain temperature, it's going to go up and down. The temperature, almost a given sign. But on a barometer, there's changes in the atmosphere. There's a big storm coming up. If the right readings are being registered, so they say warnings of a big storm. That's why I call this having one's barometer. Sometimes now I understand why some of the successful people that you find on the internet, no doubt Bob Proctor, Kevin McCarthy, among others, they talk about mastermind groups for themselves. And I believe that if they're all sincere with each other, they'll start seeing those signs within each other. Some of the signs that I talked about, self-talk. They'll see maybe somebody's down, somebody's having that doubt. And that's why I mentioned the barometer is you use somebody else. Maybe your best friend, your wife, your partner in business can see their signs. So with each other, you're helping each other with that self-talk, the one that is deep inside. So I coined that word, a barometer. And when he talks about going and acquiring our AAA, it's an awareness, developing alternatives and acting on the best or better intentions that you had. You have to remember to go back to your AAA. And I then coined that a barometer, because those that are deep inside, that self-talk, are very hard to see, at least for ourselves. We need someone else outside to come forward and say, hey, there's something going on. Let's talk about it. So, let me have your thoughts and comments. Are you having self-talk? I'd like to hear your ideas on that. And again, this is Sandy and Jesse Rodriguez. I bid you all a good weekend and take good care of each other. But before we go, one big favor. Join me in raising a cup and congratulating one of our friends here in the mastermind team. A couple, I should say, it's a couple. Todd and his wife. in celebrating their 29th wedding anniversary. Now, here's a surprise for us because they were out celebrating yesterday, and they're going to continue to celebrate tomorrow. So again, happy anniversary. They're a great couple, and many, many more years to come. Thank you. I bid you all a good day. Take good care of each other.